Good evening, everyone, and we do welcome you inside of the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center where the WVU Tech Golden Bears and the Ohio Christian Trailblazers women's teams are getting ready to get underway. There'll be a doubleheader here this evening. It's senior night, at least for the women. I presume it is for the men as well, but it is senior night here for the women's basketball team. And Ohio Christian coming into this game with a 7-18 record. And they're 5-10 in the River States Conference. Tech comes into this game with a 16-10 record, 9-6 in the River States Conference. And the last time these two teams played was November the 22nd. It was up in Circleville, Ohio, where Ohio Christian calls home, and Tech won. It was a lot closer than what you think. 81-76 was the final in that game, and Tech got the win. Tech lost their last game here, and that was on Saturday. And it was a good game. It was 102-96 against the University of Rio Grande out of Ohio. So they're getting ready to do the introduction of players, and I think they're going to get ready to do our national anthem. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the start of the game after this on Video Productions.
Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall with 3 locations for your convenience. 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 2723 Old Bluefield Road in Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Motley's Plumbing and Heating of Beckley, West Virginia is now hiring journeyman or master plumbers. You must have a West Virginia plumbing license and a valid driver's license. All interested parties may apply at Motley's Plumbing and Heating at 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Or interested applicants can call 304-253-HELP. Once again, you may apply in person at Motley's Plumbing and Heating, 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Motley's Plumbing and Heating is an equal opportunity employer.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options.
All right, welcome back inside of the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center as it is senior night for the WVU Tech women's basketball team, cheerleaders, and they are hosting Ohio Christian and the Trailblazers. And they'll start Darcy Mitchell. Mitchell is a 5'6" junior. Ashley DeWeese, who is 5'7" and a freshman, will also start tonight. Rachel Bolliard, 5'5" and a senior, will be the third starter. Emma Coons, 5'8" and a sophomore, is the fifth starter. And Haley Cox, 5'8" and a junior, is the starters for Ohio Christian. So for WVU Tech, they'll go with Faith Silva, 5'6" junior out of Alamogordo, New Mexico. Now, Kavisha Johnson, 5'6", sophomore, out of Charleston, South Carolina. Riley Alley, 5'3", junior, out of Huntington. And we'll get you the fourth starter and the final starter. And it'll be Alyssa Taylor out of Bremen, Georgia. And Alyssa's 5'10" and a senior. And the last starter, 5'4" and a junior from Houck, Arizona, Vallejo Yazzie. Starting lineup for Roger Hodge. And the WVU Tech Golden Bears, Ashley Brown is the assistant coach. Ohio Christian Trailblazers, Lauren Van Hoos is the head coach. Emily Harden, the assistant coach. And Ohio Christian first out on the floor wearing blue with white numbers, a little bit of silver in a mix there as well. So the jump is going to be between Haley Cox and Alyssa Taylor. And we're just about ready to get this one underway. 10 minutes on the clock. Ball is in the air, tip controlled by Ohio Christian. So the Trailblazers will have it first to get started. And they'll work the ball around over to Emma Coons. 3 is up and good. And the 3 makes it 3-0, just like that. Tech with the ball. Inside, Faith Silva goes to the basket, won't go. Ball is lost by Ohio Christian. Faith picks it back up, kicks it out to Yazzie. Yazzie drives in, looks up top. Around to Alyssa Taylor. Shot up and good for Alyssa from the right elbow. Makes this a 1-point ball game. 3-2 with 9 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Another 3 is up and good for Ashley DeWeese. So that is her second 3. And it's 6-2 with 9 minutes to play. Driving inside, shot is up and good for Tech. And Riley Alley makes this a 2-point ball game. 6-4, 8:51 on the turning clock. We are in the first quarter. First to 4, of course. Women's basketball, college level, 4 10-minute quarters. And Ohio University with a 2-point lead over WVU Tech. Baseline 3 comes up, and it actually doesn't hit much of anything except it catches enough of the rim just to kind of knock it down. So the score remains 6-4. Tech will bring the ball up court, and that's Riley Alley, a 5'3" junior from Huntington, West Virginia. Riley has the ball over on to the right side. Now they'll kick it back out over to Alyssa Taylor. Taylor's shot is in the air, won't go. Ball tipped around and pulled down by Emmett Coons. 5'8" sophomore will turn it over to Darcy Mitchell. Mitchell kicks it outside. 3 is up and good. And another 3 for Ashley DeWeese. And she has them all, matter of fact. 9-4, 5-point ball game. Biggest lead is right now. And it'll be Yazzie with the basketball. They'll kick it back around over to Kavisha Johnson. Johnson drives in, free lane to the hoop. And Kavisha Johnson will get the easy 2. 3-point ball game, 9-6. Down court, shot up and no good for Darcy Mitchell as the rebound will be taken away. And Faith Silva has the ball for the Golden Bears. Faith dribbles, goes over to her right, looks around for some help. We'll turn the ball over to Kavisha Johnson. Johnson gets inside, now has to work it back outside, and they'll put it up to Alley, and Riley Alley goes into the lane, and we have a whistle on the floor. So the first foul of this ball game is going to be on Haley Cox, and that'll be her first. And the 5th. For the first team foul. So the inbound will go for WVU Tech. Riley Alley with the ball. Alley turns around. Johnson from just outside of the foul line. Shot in the air, no good. Ball tipped around, rebound pulled down by Darcy Mitchell. Mitchell over to Cox. Haley Cox drives in. Left side of the board. Up for 2 for Haley Cox. 5-point differential now, 11-6. And 5 has been the biggest in the game, and whistle and a foul called on Ashley DeWeese. Yeah, that is her first personal team foul, number 2. So Tech will take it in from the side. The men will play. That's a 7:30 game, 7 o'clock, yeah, 7:30 game. Men play at 7:30 tonight. And inside drive, shot on basket, no good, but a whistle and a foul. And it will send Tech up to the line. And Bolliard will pick up the personal. Here you can see, here's the instant replay, driving in, and there's the foul. And at the line will be Riley Alley. Riley out of Huntington. First shot is up and good for Riley. She has 3 points in the game. 5'3" junior. You look down this list, and even at senior night, I see one senior, and that's Alyssa Taylor. And Riley Alley gets her second foul shot, and we have a 3-point game again, 11-8. Clock turns 6:37 in the first. Tech trailing by 3 points to Ohio Christian. The Trailblazers with the ball, and they'll have it stolen away. And it will be Faith Silva. Silva over into the corner. Driving baseline, putting up a shot. It's up and good. And count it for Valea Yazzie. 5'4" junior drives right down the baseline and gets it to fall through. 11-10 the score. 6:07 to go. 1 point ball game. Ohio Christian has led from the beginning, and they turn the ball over. Nope, they say that it was last touched by a Golden Bear right in front of Tech's bench. So some height coming in for Tech now. Alba Hedrick, 6'2" freshman out of Munich, Germany. And she can play. And is an excellent free throw shooter. Long three in the air, is off the mark for Haley Cox. The ball tipped back out. Floater is up and good. Count it for Rachel Bolliard, 5'5" senior from Streetsboro, Ohio. Gets her first 2 points in the contest. 13-10. 3-point advantage. Tech tries to tie it with a three, and they will give the three to Faith Silva. And that'll all knotted up at 13 apiece at 5:29 to go. DeWeese tries to answer the three. That one is in the air, won't go. And we're going to have a rebound. Backside foul. Which way is it going to go? Yep, it's going to go. It's going to be on Haley Cox. So Tech will have the ball. So that'll be the second foul on Haley. That's the fourth team foul. Tech is yet to commit a foul in this ball game. And Riley Alley with the ball. We'll go over to the left side. Tech has not led in this game either. And it's right now at 13. Hedrick inside, shot up and good. And Alba Hedrick gives Tech its first lead in the game. 15-13, and we're at the 5-minute mark in quarter number one. Ashley DeWeese drives inside. Floater for DeWeese is off of the mark. Hedrick on the rebound. Kicks it out over the left side to Riley Alley. Alley will drive inside. Alley goes through the lane, and a whistle and a foul, and that's going to be the fifth team foul. Now we're going to have a conversation as to who the foul is on. One said 33, and it's on Rachel Bolliard, and that'll be her second. So if you look over, Lauren Van Hoos got a bit of a problem brewing because Rachel Bolliard has 2 fouls, and Haley Cox has 2 fouls as well. And Riley Alley is at the foul line, 5'3" junior. First shot is up and good for Riley, give her 5 points. In the game, Tech's lead is 3 points, 16-13. Second foul shot spins around, won't go. Rebound is taken away by Emma Coons. And up court will be Ashley DeWeese. DeWeese with the ball between the rings. DeWeese drives inside, goes in. Scoop is up, won't go. Ball tipped around. Faith Silva brings it up court. Faith, hook pass down into the corner. Baseline three, long way away. It is up. It is good. Count it for Valea Yazzie for the deep three, left side. 6-point lead, 19-13. Nice hook pass down into the corner. And then the three. And the foul's going to go on Faith Silva. A nice looking pass. A good three. So inside, ball is into the hands of Lily Martin. Martin's shot is no good. They'll kick out, go baseline three, left side, Emma Coons. 5'8" sophomore makes this a 3-point ball game, 19-16. Tech with the lead. Faith Silva with the ball, left wing. Faith holds onto the ball, now gets a pick, rolls back around, looks for some help, backs back inside, hooks it out. over to Janiah Berry. Berry's shot is off of the mark, and a whistle and a foul underneath. And it's going to go on Alva Hedrick, and that'll be her second team foul. And up court is Ashley DeWeese, who has Ivor with 9 points in the game. She hit 3 straight threes for Ohio Christian. Lily Martin around to Darcy Mitchell. Mitchell's shot inside blocked, and Tech comes out with the ball. It'll be Riley Alley. Alley kicks it over to the right. Now they'll go back up to Riley, down underneath. Moving inside is Janiah Berry. Janiah Berry, 5'8" freshman at Avondale, Arizona. Gets her first 2 in the ball game. It is a 5-point lead, 21-16. Ohio Christian has the ball. They look around, put the ball out on the right side. Now back to the top. They'll go to Ashley DeWeese. DeWeese being guarded by Yazzie. And the kick out brings it back around to Emma Coons. Now a long 3 from the right wing. In the air, won't go. Ball is picked up by Tech. And Yazzie will bring the ball up down court to Hedrick. And it's too strong as she goes up with the left hand. Up court, Ohio Christian. And Ashley DeWeese over to the left side. And the 3 from the left wing is off of the mark for Emma Coons, and the rebound is pulled down by WVU Tech. And it will be Valea Yazzie. Yazzie kicks the ball to the left side, an air ball for Faith Silva that is collected by Ohio Christian. 5 is the difference, 21-16. Tech with the lead. Ohio Christian has the ball. Emma Coons back up top to Darcy Mitchell between the rings. Darcy moves over to go right. Now they'll hook it in, and the pass is stolen away. On the steal is Faith Silva. Silva goes all the way in. It is up. It is good, and she's fouled, and it's an and one. And here you can see Faith Silva goes in. She gets slapped right on the wrist before the ball falls through and on the shot. And Silva goes to the line, and Faith has one coming her way. 7-point lead, which is the biggest we've had in the ballgame, 23-16. Silva, and we have a lane violation, I'm presuming. So, in reality, Faith Silva, that doesn't count because of the lane violation. And here comes Ohio Christian. They'll have the ball to Darcy Mitchell. Fast-moving first quarter here at the Convention Center. Mitchell's pass inside, and Emma Coons knocks it off of the window. Makes it a 5-point advantage for Tech, 23-18. Coons has 5 in the game. Now Tech will work it back outside. Faith Silva drives baseline, goes up, shot won't go, but she's going to be fouled, and Faith will go to the line this time and shoot 2. Emma Coons on the foul, and here you see Faith Silva driving in, and Coons gets her as she lets the shot go. It will not fall through. So Silva at the line, shooting 2. First one is good. Faith Silva has 3, 5, 6 points. Riley Alley has 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Yazzie has 5 points. Silva's the leading scorer for Tech, and now she has it with 7 points. Faith Silva, 5'6", and a junior out of Alamogordo, New Mexico. Here comes Ohio Christian up court with the ball. Abby Yoder. Shot for Abby is no good. Rebound taken down, though, inside by Emma Coons, and Coons gets it back over, and Abby can't get that shot to roll through. And Hedrick on the rebound. Tech up court with the ball. Valea Yazzie. Yazzie goes right, now cuts into the basket. Yazzie nowhere to go. Pumps it back over to Janiah Berry. And Berry drives inside. And it's a offensive foul on Janiah Berry, so that'll be her first team foul, number 3. 59.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Clock will start to turn as they get the ball inbounds. 7-point advantage for Tech, 25-18. It was Ohio Christian had it out and the lead out when they had it 11-9, and then ever since then it's been Tech on a 14-9 run, 14-8 run. Make it 14-11 run as Ashley DeWeese hits her 4th 3 and makes this a 4-point ball game. 25-21. Hedrick inside, shot blocked by Lily Martin. And Martin got some arm and some body, and it'll send Alva Hedrick at the line. We'll look at the replay. Alva goes inside, and then right there you see the shot blocked, but you also see the foul. So Hedrick out of Mute, Germany, has a couple coming her way. 6'2", and she's only a freshman. So she's got another inch or so probably left in her for Roger Hodge and Alicia Brown and the folks at WVU Tech. As I said a little earlier, Alva is an absolute excellent free throw shooter. 27-21. 6 is the difference. Tech has the lead. Ohio Christian with the ball. They'll work it back up to Darcy Mitchell. Mitchell, 5'6", and a junior, backs it back out. Trailblazers want the last shot here in the first quarter. Here comes Mitchell. Darcy cuts inside, goes back out. Long 3, up and good. Emma Coons with her second 3 in the game, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 27-24. Tech with the lead over Ohio Christian. We're back with more after this on Video Productions.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankancity.com.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken, literally the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Back inside at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, I'm Keith Thompson. Glad you're with us on this Valentine's Day evening. Tech shot 60% from the floor, 66.7% from outside of the 3, and 7 of 9 from the foul line. Ohio Christian, 42.9% from the floor, 54.5% from three-point land, and Ashley DeWeese was 4 of 5 of those. So she has 12 points, is the leading scorer in the ballgame. Faith Silva leads Tech with 7. Tech has the ball, pass cross court, and Riley Alley is not that tall. That pass was way over the outstretched arms of Riley, who's 5'3". So the Trailblazers will bring the ball up court. They'll have it to Rachel Bolliard. Bolliard back around to Emma Coons. Back around to Darcy Mitchell. Mitchell tries to drive, cut off baseline. They'll kick it back out. Over down in the corner. 3 is up and good. Count the 3 for Haley Cox. 27-27. Our second tie in the game. Alva Hedrick with the ball. Now they'll work it back down underneath. Shot won't go for Alyssa Taylor, and the ball is tracked down. Ohio Christian's going to be the recipient of a foul. And the foul is going to go on Alyssa Taylor, and that'll be her first. And that is and they reset it, and I have to get used to that. They reset it back to team fouls because 5 1/4, and then you're shooting a bonus, and then they reset the team fouls anyway to 1. So that's where we're at. Shot in the air that is long, will not fall for Ohio Christian. Tech down court, pass underneath, no good. Shot, ball is tipped around, and which way is it going to go? The official says it belongs to Tech. All knotted up at 27 apiece, 8:47 to play. Senior night, all those festivities will take place between games from what we have been told. The men play. That's a 7:30 start time. Only one senior that I see. That's Alyssa Taylor on the basketball team. I think there's about 3 Tech cheerleaders that are seniors here tonight. And the ball down underneath will be taken away. And a turnover gives Darcy Mitchell the basketball. Mitchell looks over to the left. Now they'll work it back around over to Ashley DeWeese. DeWeese drives, cuts to the back, turns back around, goes back up top, and Haley Cox took an extra step. She starts going one way, cut the other way, and she took the extra step, and they get her on it. So the turnover gives the ball back to the WVU Tech Golden Bears, and the inbound will come from Riley Alley. Bumps it in to Alyssa Yazzie, and Yazzie right back to Alley. And then the shot in the air, no good for Tech. And it'll be Kavisha Johnson. Kavisha back out to Riley. Alley drives underneath. She's going to be fouled. We'll go up and have a couple coming. And we'll see which one that's going on. Emma Coons, that is her first personal. That'll be the first team foul in the second quarter. And Riley Alley at the line. Her shot is no good. For Riley, she has 5 points. These two teams played back in November. Second shot for Riley is no good. Ooh, we're going to have another foul. So Riley misses both of them. And that foul is going to go on, looks like it's going to go on Darcy Mitchell. It was a tight game up in Circleville, 81-76, when they played back in November. Tech now with the ball. Inside out, 3 in the air, hops around, does everything it could do, and holds on at the end for Valea Yazzie. She has 8 points in the game. Tech's lead is 3 now, 30-27, the 7.5 mark. Outside 3 up and good. Emma Coons with her third 3 in the ball game. She has 3. Ashley DeWeese has 4. Haley Cox has 1. So 8 threes so far. Of the 30 points that's on the board, 24 of them have been outside of the circle. Tech tries to answer with the 3, and it'll be Hedrick, and it won't go, and it'll go out of bounds, and the officials say the ball belongs to Ohio Christian, the Trailblazers. As I said, Ashley DeWeese with 3. No, correction, she has 4 threes. Emma Coons has 3 threes, and Haley Cox has a 3. So 8 times 3 is 24. 30 minus 24 is 6. They like to shoot the 3. That one is an air ball that may have had Alba Hedrick's fingertips on just a bit of it. Ball goes out of bounds. Ohio Christian, Rachel Bolliard, 5'5", and a junior out of Streetsboro, Ohio. And the inbound will go to Haley Cox. And Cox puts the ball back over underneath, inside out, baseline 3. And Haley Cox has her second 3. So 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 threes in the first half made by Ohio Christian. Tech tries to answer with a long 2. That will not fall for Kavisha Johnson. Ohio Christian has retaken the lead. That's our third lead change. Up 33-30. First time they've had a lead in this ball game in a while. And another 3. Haley Cox with her third 3 in the ball game. 36-30. And you'll see the shot right there for Haley Cox. 36-30 with 6:07 to go in the first half. Roger Hodge wants to talk about it. So Ashley DeWeese with 4 threes, Haley Cox with 3 threes, Emma Coons with 3 threes. So 10 threes. They have 36 points and 30 of them from outside of the circle. What did they shoot in the first quarter for 3 points? Back in the first quarter, Ohio Christian was 6 of 11. 55% in all reality. So they've made 4 in this corner, and they probably shot about 6 as well. So shooting very well from outside of the three-point circle. 6:07 to play in the first quarter, the first half, excuse me. And Tech trailing right now in this ball game, 36-30. Tech's Faith Silva over in the corner. Faith with a head fake. Now she'll try to answer a three that comes up short. And Darcy Mitchell comes in, jumps in, grabs the rebound to Rachel Bolliard. Bolliard dribbles, looks, goes up top, and a step move by Emma Coons and a travel. She got one foot up in the air, and the other one started moving around and wiggling a bit. And the turnover gives the ball back to Tech. 36-30. Golden Bears trail by half a dozen points. It's been a game of runs when you get into it. Tech ran off a bunch of points. And then Trailblazers come back. They've run off a bunch of points. Shot up and off of the glass. Won't go. And a rebound underneath. The shot was taken by Kavisha Johnson. Kavisha Johnson has picked up the personal as well. And the clock is frozen at 5:21. Now the inbound. Rachel Bolliard comes across the timeline. Rachel drives with her right hand. Goes in. Looks around. Kicks it back. They'll go to the left over to Ashley DeWeese. DeWeese drives in. Shot up in the air for DeWeese is no good. And Faith Silva on the rebound. And Faith just about had the ball poked away, and it was tipped into the backcourt, so it still remains Tech's ball. Allie. Riley between the rings. Looks to the left over to Faith Silva. Silva down inside to Hedrick. Hedrick can't do anything. Comes back out to Faith. Silva tries to step in. Now back to Hedrick. Low post goes, shot goes up, and it won't, and Hedrick's going to be fouled, and she'll step up to the line. And you'll see, here goes the whole thing. Inside, then they'll kick it back out. And now, they'll work the ball back around, and DeWeese will shoot the foul shot. She shoots and misses on the first one. Here's the foul. Right there was the foul. So Hedrick will miss her first foul shot of the night. Second foul shot is, that one rims around and won't go either. And I said a little earlier that Alva was an excellent foul shooter, and I guess the old broadcaster's jinx jumped up on that. 36-30. And an offensive foul. And standing there taking it and getting run over. And that'll be the third foul on Rachel Bolliard. So Tech has the ball. Down by half a dozen points. 4 minutes and 21 seconds to go. And inbound, or inside, and the ball is lost. Down through the lane was Riley Alley. And she just couldn't hold on to it. Clock turns at 4:12. Ohio Christian has the ball to Ashley DeWeese. DeWeese pass down inside. Nice pass. And a look at a shot. It won't go, but on the rebound, we're going to have a foul called on Faith Silva. And on Faith, that is her second personal foul. Third team foul on Tech this quarter. Of course, they keep him, they'll go 5, and then you get into the bonus situation. Emily Hutchison, 5'4" sophomore from Huntington, is in the game, and she'll get Faith. No, she won't. She is in the game. Faith Silva remains in there as far as I know. Nope, inside shot won't go, and a whistle and a blocking foul called on Alyssa Taylor. And for Alyssa, that is her second foul that I have. So Hutchison did come in and take the place of Faith Silva. And Janaea Berry is back into the ball game. And Emily Coons goes to the line to shoot 2. And the first one is up and good for Emily Coons. Matter of fact, they have not shot. The Trailblazers have not shot a foul shot up until this point in the ball game. So she's 1 of 2. And the lead is 7 points, 37-30, which equals the biggest lead that Tech had earlier in the game. The ball is lost out of bounds by Tech. And the Trailblazers will take it in on the side court at their bench. Into the backcourt, it'll go to Darcy Mitchell. Darcy walks it across the timeline, looks over, clock turns at 3:43. Mitchell goes with her left hand, now picks up her dribble, puts it back out, over to Coons and down inside, ball knocked loose by Tech. Tech 16-10 on the season, 9-6 in the River States Conference. Ohio Christian 7-18 and 5-10 in conference play. And the inbound will come to Lily Martin. And Martin over to Ashley DeWeese. And Ashley DeWeese drives into the lane, off of the glass for 2 for DeWeese. And it is a 9-point lead, 39-30. That's the biggest lead in the contest, 9 points. And we're at the 3:19 mark in the first half. Tech has the ball into the corner. 3 is up. Strong rebound pulled down by Emma Coons. Coons to Haley Cox. Cox inside off of the glass, up and good for Haley Cox. She has 13 in the game, and it's a double-digit lead, 41-30. Ohio Christian has the lead. We'll take a break. We're back after this.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hello, my name is Skylar with United Cycles Summersville and Beckley, which is located right across the street from Hobby Lobby. We just want to let you know we have some cashback rebates, some up to $2,000 for our side-by-sides that go all the way through the end of March. Those are for Polaris, Kawasaki, Honda, and Suzuki. Please give us a call at 304-252-9775, and for the Summersville location, 304-872-6626.
All right, back inside of the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, an 11-point lead, 41-30. Ohio Christian has outscored Tech in this quarter, 17-3. It was 27-24, Tech with the lead when the first quarter ended, and now it is 41-30, and we're at the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. And Tech with the ball inside, shot is strong, rebound pulled down underneath, and a foul is going to go. It's got to be on Lily Martin. She was the only one right in that general vicinity. And Rachel Bolyard. No, it is on Martin. And there's the shot. You'll see it inside. So it is on Martin. And that puts at the line Kavisha Johnson. 5'6" sophomore. First one is it goes. It didn't want to go. That thing just wanted to spin on around and kick out on the backside, but gravity took over. And it drops through. Second one is up and good as well, and that puts a long scoring drought by Tech to bed. 41-32. 9 is the difference. Tech still outscored in this quarter 17-5. And the ball on the right side and a whistle and a traveling violation. Third time tonight that Ohio Christian has been whistled for traveling. And it's off of that little stutter on the far side as she steps in. So these girls got to realize they're going to call that. And it's just the way it is. Riley Alley has the ball. Alley, that is. And Riley puts it up top. Over to Kavisha Johnson. Back around to Hedrick. Back to Kavisha. Right side. Alley. Back to Kavisha. Steps up. 7 on the shot clock. Now they'll go for a 3 up top. That won't go. And the ball is taken away and picked up by Haley Cox. And Cox down court to Ashley DeWeese, who does a pretty acrobatic job of keeping the ball in play. Of course, she goes out of play about 4 or 5 feet, but hops right back up and is okay. So it's going to be Tech's ball. And Alley on the inbound. Into the backcourt to Kavisha Johnson, sophomore. Hands it off to Riley. Alley back over to Janaea Berry. Kavisha Johnson has the ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Inside, shot in the air, won't go. And the ball is taken away by Ohio Christian. 41-32. Ohio Christian with the lead and the ball, and they'll put it to Lily Martin. The sophomore will kick the ball over. It's almost knocked loose, but down in the corner, DeWeese for 3. No good on the 3, spins around. Tech comes up with it with a 1:20 to play in the first half. Tech trailing 41-32, and they have the ball inside. Now they'll go up top. Kavisha Johnson on the right side to Alley. Alley will move over to her right. Can't get the shot. Now it goes to Hedrick. Hedrick underneath, and a whistle and a blocking foul. And Hedrick and Lily Martin, if I'm not mistaken, is that on Lily? No, that is on Ashley DeWeese. And that's the 3rd on Ashley. As you've seen the rebound or the replay there, there's a blocking foul, and that puts at the line Alba Hedrick. Tech trailing 41-32 with 62 seconds to go in the first half. And Hedrick, very uncharacteristical of her, she has missed 3 straight foul shots. Now she'll get the 4th one to fall through, and she's 3 of 6 from the foul line. And it's an 8-point lead, 41-33. Ohio Christian with the ball. The Trailblazers ahead in the game with 50 seconds to play. And around over to Haley Cox. Cox pulls inside, outside of the foul line. Shot is up and good for Haley Cox. 15 points for Haley Cox, 43-33, 10-point lead. Tech trying to cut into it. Shot in the air, won't go. Rebound underneath, kicks back out. Kavisha Johnson in the lane. Shot for Kavisha, no good. And the ball will be taken away by Ohio Christian. Tech with a couple opportunities to get the ball to go through, and it simply would not fall. Down by 10, 44-33 are the Golden Bears. And Haley Cox, a long 3 that won't go, but the rebound brought down inside by Darcy Mitchell and then blocked out of bounds by Alba Hedrick. Haley Cox, that was a long 3. That was back between the rings. And the inbound down into the corner. Baseline jumper is up, no good, but we're going to have a whistle and a foul, and it's going to send Ohio Christian to the line. And the second personal on Berry, team foul number 5. And Emma Coons is at the foul line. And Emma, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Now she's 2 of 3. Matter of fact, Emma is the only Trailblazer that shot a foul shot here in the first half. And she's now 3 of 4, and the lead is 45-33. 12-point lead. Shot at the buzzer won't go. We have played a half of women's basketball inside of the Convention Center. 45-33. The lead belonging to Ohio Christian. Halftime show on the air after this.
I know that seasons changed, but here at Window World, we work every season. We have good news. Window World can replace those old drafty windows with new energy-efficient windows, and that will save you on those high energy bills. Window World also has entry doors made with unsurpassed quality, plus our easy financing. with our no interest for 18 months. Visit our showroom or call us for that free estimate at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Back inside of the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, I'm Keith Thompson. Glad you're with us on this Halloween Eve. Not Halloween, Valentine's Day Eve. Where did Halloween come from out of that? 45-33. It's a 12-point lead for Ohio Christian over WVU Tech. And for Ohio Christian in the first half, 44% from the floor, 52.6% from outside of the three-point circle. They are 10 of 19 and 75% from the foul line for Tech in the first half of the game. The shooting woes in the second quarter for Tech. 1 of 15 from the field, 6.7%. So they are 10 of 31, 33.3% from the field. 3-point shots for Tech, 37.5%, 3 of 8. And from the foul line, Tech is 58.8%, 10 of 17. That second quarter for Tech, 1 of 15 from the floor, 1 of 5 from outside of the circle, and 3 foul shots. And that was it. They led in this ball game 27-24 and got outscored 21-6 in the second quarter. We'll come back with more of our halftime show. We'll take a look at individual scoring right here on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Dad, what is a backflow prevention device?
Well, it's a device that's used to protect water supplies from contamination or pollution in homes or businesses.
Is that why you were talking to that man?
Well, he was a certified plumber from Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Modley's is fully licensed and insured in testing, installation, and service of backflow prevention devices. I just call 304-253-HELP, and they'll take care of it the right way.
I thought it was something for the car, so Mom wouldn't hit the house again when she was backing up.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Nachos, better with Pepsi.
Back inside of the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, it is halftime of the women's game. And Ohio Christian jumps on Tech in the second quarter. outscoring the Golden Bears 21-6. Tech led 27-24. And now they trail 45-33. Tech's only shooting 6.7%, 1 of 15 from the floor in the second quarter. So for Tech, the leading scorer in the ball game is Valea Yazzie. She has 8 points, 7 points for Faith Silva, 5 points for Riley Alley, 4 points for Kavisha Johnson, and Alyssa Taylor and Jana Berry with 2 apiece. And Alva Hedrick has 5. So 5 points for Hedrick, and 8 is the leading of the way, and that's Yazzie. Tech with 20 rebounds in the first half. Had 8 assists, a couple of steals, a couple of blocks. They turned the ball over 5 times, and they shot 10 of 17 from the floor. Now for Ohio Christian, 3 players in double figures. Ashley DeWeese, who had 4 threes on 5 attempts in the first quarter, is the leading scorer in the game. Ashley with 16 points. Emma Coons has 14. Haley Cox has 13. And Rachel Bolliard has 2. 24 rebounds for Ohio Christian. Had 12 assists, stole the ball 1 time, turned it over 7 times. But the glaring difference is the shooting percentage in the second quarter. 7 of 15 for Ohio Christian, 46.7% from the field. Tech 1 of 15, 6.7% from the field. Ohio Christian 4 of 8 from the foul line for 50%. And Tech 1 of 5 from the foul line for 20%. And from the foul line in the second quarter, 75% Tech, the Ohio Christian 3 of 4 from the foul line, and Tech 3 of 8 from the foul line. Points in the paint, Ohio Christian 10, Tech 14. Points off turnovers, Ohio Christian 9, Tech 7. Second chance points, Ohio Christian 9, Tech 7. Fast break points, says they're at 2 apiece. Bench points, Tech 7, Ohio Christian none. We've had 3 ties and a couple lead changes. And the largest lead by Ohio Christian was 12 in the second quarter. The largest lead by Tech was 7 in the first quarter. So 45-33 is your score. The men will play at 7:30. Maris Lowry and Coach Bob Bolin will have the call of that game coming up here on Video Productions. More to come after this.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall, with 3 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 199 Rogers Street, Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken, literally the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Back here at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, halftime of the women's game, 45-33. I'm Keith Thompson with you. Maris Lowry, Coach Bob Bolin will call the men's game. That game's set to go at 7:30. They're doing the warm-up here for the men. They had to do that, I call it Kansas City warm-up, where you come out, the team that's playing next comes out, and they get 10, 12 minutes or whatever at the half to get loosened up, and both teams are doing that. Now the girls' team, or the women's team for Ohio Christian, they've already made themselves back out on the court. Laura Van Hoos has got to be very, very pleased with the way her ladies have played in this first half. You put 45 points on the board, that's a bunch of points. You look at this thing, I mean, there's 78 points between these two teams, and Ohio Christian 10 of 19 from outside of the three-point circle, and they have 3 players in double figures in this ball game. So Van Hoos has got to be pleased with how her girls are playing, or her ladies are playing, but she knows that this is not a bad team that Roger Hodge has. And Roger and Ashley Brown, they still have their team up in the locker room. They're going over some things. They're trying to figure out how to stop this three-point onslaught that Ohio Christian has thrown out at them here in the first quarter. But if you go back to November 22nd, when this game was played, these two played in Circleville, Ohio. It was a high-scoring game, 81-76. Tech gets out of there with a 5-point win. So it was 155 points between the two, 157 points, between the two, in an 81-76 win for Tech over Ohio Christian back in November up in Circleville, Ohio. Tech's women's team still up in the locker room. The men's team still warming up. Over to our right, Ohio Christian. They're out loosening up, shooting. Haley Cox, who has 15, is out there. Some of the girls are around the coach. They're just kind of out shooting the ball a little. And Ashley DeWeese, who nailed 4 of the first. She shot 5 threes in the first quarter and made 4 of them. And it was bang, 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 4 straight. And then she finally missed. Then she didn't shoot again until later on, or in the second quarter. But she had 12 points in the first 3 minutes or so of this ball game. And Ashley DeWeese warming up over the left side. Tech now makes its way down out of the locker room. The officials are here as well. So we'll get ready for the second half of this one. 45-33 is the score. Second half coming up on Video Productions right after this.
My name is Skylar with United Cycle Summersville and Beckley, which is located right across the street from Hobby Lobby. We just want to let you know we have some cashback rebates, some up to $2,000 for our side-by-sides that go all the way through the end of March. Those are for Polaris, Kawasaki, Honda, and Suzuki. Please give us a call at 304-252-9775, and for the Summersville location, 304-872-6626.
Every year, the big banks raise their fees while reducing the services they provide. How do they get away with that? If you were to join Pioneer Community Bank, your money would stay right here, supporting a local business, which results in lower fees and better customer service for you. Sounds like a plan. So you're not really stuck with the big banks and their policies. Keep your money where it belongs, right here with Pioneer Community Bank. Pioneer Community Bank, with locations in Beckley, Yeager, Sophia, Moore, and Welch. Member FDIC.
Ready, or just about ready, to get the second half of this one underway. They'll switch sides. And Tech will be going away. If you're familiar with the convention center here in Beckley, the big end, or the open end, the door end, Tech will be defending that end. And Ohio Christian will have the ball. And they'll bump it in to Rachel Bolliard. Bolliard walks across the timeline. She's picked up there by Riley Alley. 45-33, 12-point lead to start the quarter. Step back, long two in the air, will not fall for Haley Cox, and the ball picked up by Kavisha Johnson. Johnson to Riley Alley. Tech's got some work cut out for them. They didn't get this way in a quarter, so you don't have to get all the way back in a quarter. but whittling this thing down to about a half a dozen points or so here in the second quarter or the third quarter would make head coach Roger Hodge happy. And seeing that right there, which was Alva Hedrick going to the hoop and making it a 10-point ball game, kind of helps Roger's indigestion a little, I would say. 45-35. Darcy Mitchell has the ball. And Darcy then moves it over to Haley Cox. Haley on the left side on the wing, being guarded by Faith Silva. Now back around Haley. Has the ball up top. They'll work over to Emma Coons. Coons kicks the ball back out. Cox has to track it down. Close to an over and back. Long three for Cox as the buzzer goes off. And it'll come out to be a long rebound. And Tech down court. Underneath. Shot up and good for Riley Alley. And that cuts the lead down to 8, 45-37. So Tech on a 4-0 run to start play here in the second half on senior night. Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Ohio Christian has the ball. They'll look down inside. Nice pass. Darcy Mitchell to Emma Coons on the run, and Emma goes right down the lane and puts it over the glass. Stretches the lead back out to 10 points. 47-37. Kavisha Johnson goes through a double team. Kavisha Johnson lays it off of the glass. Tech on a 6-2 run. 47-39 is the lead by Ohio Christian. And keep in mind, these girls shot 53% from outside of the circle. Driving in, shot is no good, won't fall for DeWeese. And the rebound is down to Yazzie, and Yazzie down court. Underneath to Alva Hedrick. And Hedrick cuts the lead to 6. 47-41. 8-2 run for WVU Tech. Start play in the third quarter. 7:25 to go. Emma Coons around to Ashley DeWeese. DeWeese and a whistle. DeWeese is going to be fouled, and it's going to be the second personal. You'll see that. Here's DeWeese going inside, and there was the foul. And it will send Ashley DeWeese, 5'7" freshman from Asheville, Ohio, to the line. And she's good on her first one. Besides Emma Coons, DeWeese is the only Trailblazer to shoot a foul shot, and she knocks down both. So 4 threes, a 2, and a couple ones for Ashley DeWeese. Tech trailing by 8, 49-41. Inside, it's going to put Kavisha Johnson at the line. And the personal is on. Darcy Mitchell. That'll be her third. So Mitchell has picked up her third. Riley is at the line. First shot is good for Riley Alley. Riley 4 of 6 from the foul line. 8 points so far in the game. 49-42. 49-43. Whatever Roger Hodge said to these girls in the locker room, he needs to bottle up. He might have to use it again sometime. Driving in, shot off of the glass, kisses off twice. Emma Coons has Emma Coons has 18 points. That one hit the glass, come back on the front of the rim, and then kissed off of the glass again and fell through. Ball is lost by Tech. Up court, Ohio Christian. Ohio Christian will back it back out. Now they'll move it over to the left side. Driving in is Emma Coons, and the shot, correction, it's not Emma Coons, that's Lily Martin. Give Lily a couple. 53-43, back out to a 10-point lead. It was 12 when the quarter started. Now down inside and up and through for Riley Alley. Riley has 6 in the quarter. She has 11 in the ball game, 53-45. And now on the other side, DeWeese goes for the basket. Shot won't go. And Alva Hedrick with the rebound to Riley Alley. Back to Alva. Onto the right side, they'll go to Valea Yazzie. And Yazzie will kick it out. Over to Johnson. Johnson, short shot is up and good. On the right side of the lane. 53-47. We're back to 6. 5:50 to play, third quarter. And Rachel Bolliard inside, shot by Rachel, goes up and hangs on the rim momentarily and then falls through for the 5'5" senior. Stretches it back out to an 8-point lead. Kavisha Johnson down inside to Hedrick, and Hedrick missed and was wide open. And now she goes down onto the floor. And Johnson had a good look. Kavisha with a nice pass to Hedrick down inside, just could not get it to roll through. Tech will have the ball. With 5 minutes and 17 seconds to play in the third quarter. So the inbound for the Golden Bears. And Haley Cox has picked up her third personal. She wasn't too happy about it, but she's picked it up. So Cox has 3, DeWeese has 3, Darcy Mitchell has 3, and Rachel Bolliard has 3. And the shot is up and good for 3 for Yazzie. And that is her third 3 in the ball game. Driving down court, shot will not go for DeWeese. Ball is tipped out, controlled by Tech. Right side 3, spins around, no good, but collected by Hedrick underneath. Hedrick back up top to Silva for 3. That one spins around, it won't go, and pulled down and taken away by Darcy Mitchell. That one that Silva just missed, it did everything but fall through. Rachel Bolliard has the ball for Ohio Christian. Bolliard tries to drive, tries to get around Yazzie. Now they'll put it out on the right side. Now to Lily Martin. 6-footer inside fadeaway jumper is no good. Rebound only taken away by Alba Hedrick. And Hedrick puts the ball to Riley Alley. Alley up court between the rings. 55-50, 5-point lead. Underneath, shot up, shot good for Janiyah Berry for the Golden Bears. And a 12-point lead has been whittled down to 3. And it could be less than that because Berry has an opportunity for a 3-point play. And there's the shot, and there's the foul. And the foul is called on Lily Martin, and that is her third 3. So they have 5 players, the Trailblazers do, with 3 fouls. That'd be pretty good in poker, but in basketball, having 5 players with 3 fouls is not the best thing you want. 55-52. 55-53. As Berry gets that one to fall through. So 55-53. Quite the comeback for Tech as they're down by 2. We have a 30-second timeout here on the court. And we'll keep it right here on the timeout. Tech trailed 45-33. And Tech has outscored Ohio Christian 20-10 in this quarter. Ohio Christian outscored Tech 21-6 in the second. And as I said, whatever Roger Hodge told his ladies in the locker room upstairs, hopefully he made a tape recording of it or can put it in a bottle because it has definitely worked here in the second half. Tech has trimmed down a 12-point lead to 2, and they trail 55-53, 4:09 to play in the third. Ohio Christian with the ball. Rachel Bolliard will bring it up court. Rachel, that right pinky finger taped fairly heavily, puts it over to Emily Coombs. And now back out for a 3. And Haley Cox, and the threes that were falling in the first half for Ohio Christian are not falling in the second half. But for Tech they are. Faith Silva gives Tech the lead by a point, 56-55 on a huge 3 by Silva. Now back out inside, right elbow shot is in the air, no good for Emma Coons, and here comes Tech's Shania Berry. The ball is thrown away by Tech. Berry threw it underneath, thinking someone was cutting in there, and it went the opposite direction. So it's a 1-point lead, 56-55. Tech has come from 45-33 down to leading 56-55 here in the third with 3 minutes and some change left. And now the shot is up and it is good, and an and one situation. The basket is good. Alva Hedrick with the foul. And at the line is going to be Rachel Bolliard. So Hedrick is going to come out of the game. And Alyssa Taylor is back into the game. And Alyssa has a couple fouls herself. So when you take Hedrick out of the game, you lose a lot of height. But now Lily Martin comes out of the game, and Darcy Mitchell is back in for Ohio Christian. So height versus height both go to the bench. And Bolliard's old school three is good as she gets it to fall through. Down court the other way. Layup is good for Alyssa Taylor, who just got back into the ball game. We have a tie. We've had 3 ties now, 5 lead changes. Shot from the right elbow is off of the mark. Doesn't even touch anything. But inside is DeWeese with the rebound. And the shot goes up and will not fall. And Faith Silva brings it up court for Tech. Silva goes underneath to Taylor. Now they'll kick it back out. Driving baseline. Underneath, shot up and good. Count that for Kavisha Johnson. 6 points in the quarter for Kavisha. 10 in the game. And down court, it'll be Haley Cox at the line now as Haley gets fouled. Kavisha Johnson, 5'6" sophomore out of Charleston, South Carolina, got an easy look and an easy layup. There you would see the rebound or the replay on the foul. And at the line is Haley Cox, and Haley Cox gets the first one to fall through. Give her 15, correction, give her 16 in the game. 3 threes, 3 twos, and a 1. And the second one will not fall. And it is a 1-point ball game. Tech with the lead, 60-59. Golden Bears down court. Shot will be taken by Berry. Won't go. Rebound pulled down. And DeWeese has the ball. Over to the left side to Bolliard. Bolliard drives in. And it is up and good for Rachel Bolliard. 61-60. 1-point lead. Tech tries to answer. Can't. Ball is tipped around and Haley Cox comes up with it. Cox to Ashley DeWeese. And they'll kick out. Spin move underneath. Kick out baseline 3. Up and good. And that is the first 3 in this half. And Emma Coons gets it. Emma with 17, 19, 21 points in the game. And it's now a 4-point lead, 64-60 for Ohio Christian. 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Tech backing inside. Shot up off of the glass, won't go. Ball tipped outside. And you see the big difference for Tech right now. And that is the fact they don't have Alva Hedrick underneath to get the rebounds. Alva sitting on the bench with 3 fouls. And that's where this ball game has changed around. All of a sudden, it is Ohio Christian been able to get inside, get the rebounds that Hedrick was gobbling up for Tech. And now DeWeese drives in. And the shot for the freshman in the air won't go. Ball tipped around, collected over in the corner by Haley Cox. Cox feeds it down underneath over to Darcy Mitchell, and the first points in the contest for Darcy, and it's a 66-60 lead. Faith Silva tries to cut into it, and Faith Silva buries her second 3 here in the third quarter, trims the lead down to one basket, 66-63, a 3 in the air that will not go. And a whistle and a foul on Emma Coons for over the back. Oh, goodness. They called that foul on Alyssa Taylor. Did not see that coming. So that's 3 on Alyssa. So the inbound will go to Ashley DeWeese. And driving baseline and getting it to fall through is Rachel Boyard, who only had 2 points in the first half, but Rachel has 9 in the second half. Give her 11 in the game. 68-63, 68-66 as Valea Yazzie nails a 3. That is her 4th 3 in the game. 13 seconds to go in the quarter. 2-point lead for Ohio Christian, and they have the ball, and it'll be poked away. Rachel Boyard picks it back up. Whistle and a travel. 3.6 seconds to go in the quarter. And Tech will have a chance at a shot if they can get the ball up. So some pressure going to be applied by Ohio Christian. Inbound to Johnson. Kavisha Johnson won't go. Rebound is up, and it is no good. 68-66. Ohio Christian with the lead after 3. We'll have the fourth quarter after this on the WJLS News Network. On video.
Lock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
In case you were wondering, 56 points scored in that quarter between the two. Tech 33, Ohio Christian 23. 68-66. 2-point lead, and we're ready to start the fourth quarter here on Video Productions. And the inbound will go to Rachel Bolyard. Bolyard has the ball, driving. One-hander is up and good for Rachel. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points for Bolyard in the second half of this ball game. The senior only had 2 in the first half. 70-66. So we're at the 136-point mark. When the two played back in November, it was 81-76. So they can put some points up. So 157 in that game up in Circleville. And I would say that we'll get close to that before this one is over with. We're at the 136 mark. Tech has the ball. Down underneath, ball almost lost. Kicked back around, picked back up. Tech inside, shot is up and good. Jana Berry off of the glass. The 5'8 freshman makes this a 2-point ball game. And down court, wide open, all the way coast to coast is Darcy Mitchell. Darcy got the inbound, took it right down the lane. 72-68. Other way down the court, Janiah Berry. And Berry goes back for 2. And here comes Darcy Mitchell back with the ball. Is she going to try to answer? Nope, spins around, kicks it back. Inside out for 3, won't go for Emma Coons. And the ball collected by WVU Tech's Janiah Berry. Over to Riley Alley. 72-70, it's a 2-point lead. Alley to go inside, shot is no good for Alley. And the rebound is gathered in by Haley Cox. And Cox will put it up to Emma Coons. Down in the corner, baseline 3 is no good. But the rebound and back up and in will count for Emma Coons. 2, 4, 6, 9 points for Emma in the second half. 23 in the game. 74-70 is the score with 8:13 to play. Tech President Dr. T. Ramon Stewart here to enjoy the game this afternoon, as he was Saturday when Tech was playing against the University of Rio Grande. Dr. Stewart down inside. Shot will not go for Alba Hedrich. And a foul has been called on Let's see, it's on Lily Martin, if I'm not mistaken. And now we got a hold. Got a holding foul called on Darcy Mitchell, and on Darcy, that's number 4. As mentioned to Dr. Stewart, he's standing over here to our left. You can't see him just outside of the camera frame. But from down in Welch, he's a Golden Knight, Mountain View High School. I'm quite proud of that, too. 74-70. Tech trailing by 1. Faith Silva into the lane. Silva to Hedrick. Hedrick goes underneath. The shot won't go. She's fouled and rolled up. And we'll see who the foul is going to be on. And that is the 4th on Lily Martin. Has picked up her 4th foul. So Martin has 4. Alyssa Taylor has 4. And you saw the replay. And Alva Hedrick at the line for 2. First one is good for Alva. She has 5 points in the second half of the ball game. 2, 3, 4, 5 in the first half. So she's in double figures with 10. 74-71, 74-71. It stays as Hedrick misses her second foul shot. Clock turns at 7 minutes and 52 seconds in the game. Emma Coons with the ball. Emma, hook pass, back around. It'll come back out and be delivered to Haley Cox, and Cox to the whisk. And outside for 3, off of the glass. It's a long 2. Lily Martin, it come off of the window, spun around and fell through. She had a foot on the line, or it would have been a 3. 76-71, 5-point advantage. Tech trailing in the ball game. Underneath, shot up and good for Janaea Berry, who has started to make her way down in through the lane in the second half of this ball game. She has 11 points. 76-73, 3-point game. 7:08 to play. DeWeese, shot in the lane, no good for Ashley, and the rebound is taken down by the Golden Bears. Alva Hedrick. Hedrick has the ball up top. Looks to the right to Kavisha Johnson. Johnson foul line extended right. Now works it back over. Ball is tipped over onto the left wing. And underneath, trying to go through is Alley. Can't do anything with it. 7 on the shot clock. Ball tipped out of bounds. And that stops the big clock at 6:38. The shot clock is at 5. So Tech gets the ball in. Maybe one pass to another player, maybe 2, and then they've got to go somewhere with a shot. So here comes the inbound from Silva. It'll go over to Alley. 4 seconds. Alley drives inside. Goes up. Shot is up and good for Riley Alley. 8 points for Riley. 76-75. Riley has 8 in the second. Down underneath, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Tech, and it'll put Ohio Christian up at the line. Alva Hedrick gets her 4th personal, and there you see the foul on the instant replay. It's more instant replay. So now Rogers got to get her out of the game. She's got 4 fouls. There's 6:23 to go in it. Kavisha Johnson, you're going to need her a little later, so get her out, get her on the bench for a little while. Rachel Bolliard goes up to the line, and Rachel has made her first foul shot. Here's the second one. Makes them both. She's a perfect 3 of 3 on the night. And that is the difference in this one, 78-75. 3-point lead. Down underneath, driving through again is Riley Alley. This time on the left side, and Riley cuts that lead down to 1 point again, 78-77. 6 minutes to go. Up top, Lily Martin. Now driving through underneath the lane. Shot won't go, but it'll be gathered up. Tech can take the lead, this time up the floor. Kavisha Johnson over to the right. The 3 is an air ball, nowhere near going in for Yazzie, and it is gathered up by Ohio Christian. Trailblazers can bring it up slowly now. They're ahead by a point, 78-77. And off of the glass, hangs up there and will not go down. And now back inside. Shot will not go down again for Ashley DeWeese. And here comes Tech back up court with the ball. And it'll be Berry. Berry kicks it out over to the right. Stepping inside is Riley Alley. And Alley had a look at the 3. and then settled it back down. So she'll bring it back out. They'll set the offense. They'll get it around to Yazzie, and Yazzie nails a long three. It is her 5th three in the ball game, and Tech has reclaimed the lead 80 to 78. That is the 7th lead change we have had in the ball game, and the timeout is going to be a 60. Tech is all gathered around, and now the official goes over and tells the Ohio Christian Trailblazers, hey, get up. This is a 30-second timeout. It is not a 60. So it's a 2-point lead, and give credit where credit is due as far as Tech. I mean, man, they shot horribly in the second quarter, 6.7%, and they could have folded the tent and said, okay, hey, we'll play tomorrow, or we'll play the next day or next week or whenever it is. But they have come out and played very, very well in the second half of this ball game. They put 33 on the board in the third, and they put 14 on the board here in the fourth, so 57. Wow, 7 points. Is that right? Close. Long three is up and good. Emma Coons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes for Emma Coons. Lead change number 8 makes it 81-80. 4:44 to go. Silva for 3. That one is off of the front. Rebound is collected inside by Tech and then lost. And we have a whistle and a foul, and if that's on Darcy Mitchell, and it's not going to be. It's going to be on Emma Coons. And that'll be her 3rd. Stops the clock at 4:36 in the fourth quarter. Tech on the inbound. And it'll be Riley Alley. And Riley will back it back out. Tech trailing by a digit, 81-80, 4.5 to play. Faith Silva over to Alley. Alley back over to Faith. Silva fakes. 7 on the shot clock. Now she goes with the left hand. Off of the glass. Up, good, and an and one. Personal is going to be called on Haley Cox, and that'll be her 4th. So at the line is Riley. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in the second half for Riley. 17 in the game, and an and one situation to stretch Tech's lead out to 2, and she will. She'll get it. 2-point lead for Tech, 83-81. And now down court is Darcy Miller. They'll kick it to the left side. A 3 is in the air, won't go. Faith Silva on the rebound. Faith brings the ball up court at the 4:06 mark. Between the rings, Silva goes with her right hand. Looks over to the right, over to Yazzie. Galea back across. Bounce pass down inside. No good on the shot, but a whistle and a foul on Emma Coons, and that is her 4th. And standing in for the foul shot is going to be Janaea Berry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points for Berry. She's only been at the line one time. First one is good. Janaea Berry. Tech's lead is now 3. Their biggest lead in this ball game for Tech was 7 at the 1:58 mark back in the first quarter. So 84-81. 85-81. So the lead is 4 for WVU Tech. But don't count this Trailblazer bunch out. They can shoot threes very, very well. Haven't had that much success in this half, but all it takes is one to get you going. Turn back around. Turnaround shot off of the glass, no good. And the ball is tipped up, and Tech comes out with it. Silva down court to Berry. Over to the right. 3 is short, won't go. And Faith Silva inside for the rebound, and she's going to get whistled on the personal, and that'll be her 3rd. There's the rebound to Faith, but there's also the foul, as you see on our instant replay. Ohio Christian Trailblazers with the ball. They'll work it outside. Now back up top to Ashley DeWeese, who goes to the basket. Ashley DeWeese, 12, 14, 16, 18 points for the 5'7" freshman from Asheville, Ohio. 3 minutes to go in regulation. And is it going to count? Yes, sir, it will count. And the foul is on Rachel Bolliard, and that is her fourth. And she is begging for a reversal on it, but it's not going to happen, as the two is good for Allie. Riley at the line with an and one, 87-83, 4-point lead for Tech with exactly 3 minutes to play. Make it a 5-point lead as Riley Alley gets that one to fall through. 88-83, 5 is the difference. Tech has the lead. Ohio Christian driving in is Emma Coons, and Emma's going to go to the line. She got whacked. Kavisha Johnson with her second foul, and there you see it. Emma Coons at the foul line. Emma, this is the first one, so she is 1, 2, 3. She is now 3 of 5. Was the only Trailblazer to shoot a foul shot in the first half. She gets that one to fall, and it trims the lead down to a one-possession ball game, 88-85. Tech up by 3, 2 minutes, 44 seconds to go. We're in the fourth quarter, and on a give and go down underneath. Shot won't go, man. You get that pass, and you got to make it. But they'll kick it back up, and it'll be Allie. Allie between the rings, and Barry feels as bad as anybody because she was wide open. You just don't get that often, that clear. 7 on the shot clock. They'll go over. And driving underhand scoop is up and good for Yazzie. Yazzie with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes and 2 fours. 90-85 is the advantage, and the lead belongs to the Golden Bears of WVU Tech. They have a 30-second timeout. So we'll hang right here. The men's game is at 7:30. And Maris Lowry and Coach Bob Bolin will call that game coming up at 7:30. Tech's women wrap it up Saturday. They're at Alice Lloyd College, and that is in Pippas Passes, Kentucky. And that is a 1 o'clock game down in Kentucky. So here it's a 5-point ball game, 90-85. So if Tech can hold on and win, they'll improve to 17-10. If they win Friday, they go 18-10. They'd be 11-6 in the conference, and in decent shape for second place maybe. Driving in, shot is off of the glass by Haley Cox, and Haley cuts it down to a 3-point advantage, 90-87. Tech up by 3. And Faith Silva has the ball. Faith for 2, and that comes up short. Ball collected by Haley Cox. Cox over to Darcy Mitchell. Mitchell back around, driving through the lane. Off of the glass, it is Emma Coons. Emma Coons makes this a 1-point ball game, 90-89, with a 1:27 to go. And down underneath, shot won't go for Tech. Ball is tipped back around, and Ashley DeWeese comes up with the ball. DeWeese goes to the basket. Shot hangs, won't go. And Ashley DeWeese, the 5'7" freshman, will go to the line with a chance to tie it or give the Trailblazers the lead. And there you can see that ball hung. That thing just hung up there and kind of laid on the back before it rolled off to the left. And DeWeese looked at it like, you've got to be kidding me, that thing did not fall. Well, it didn't. So Ashley DeWeese has 4 threes. Come out, bang, 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 bang. Was 4 of 5 in the first quarter. It's calmed down a lot since then. And Ashley DeWeese has tied this ball game at 90, and that is our 4th tie. DeWeese, second shot is up and good. Lead change number 9. And the 5-point lead the Tech has evaporated. Now they trail by a point, 91-90, with 69 seconds to play. Faith Silva. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Faith lost it, and then Ashley DeWeese tried to pick it up and couldn't hold on to it, and it goes out of bounds off of her fingertips. And inbound for Tech. Riley Alley over to the left side. Now they go to Hedrick. Now back out to Riley. Over to the right. Over to Yazzie for three. It is up. It is good. 93-91. Valea Yazzie with her sixth three in the ball game. 4 of them here in the second half. And Tech is ahead by 2, 93-91 with 54.4 seconds to go. And I'm going to say this cautiously in regulation, because there's been 184 points between these two. Is that right? 9 and 9's 18, 3 and 1's 4. Yeah. No, 194. No, 184, yeah. 93 and 91 is 184. And that's a bunch of points. And they put a bunch on the board. Between them, they had... they've scored 106 points in this half. And there's still 54 seconds to go. Ooh. That's getting on it. 93-91. And Tech has the lead. And Rachel Bolliard has the ball. Bolliard works over to the right. Bolliard tries to drive. Sees an opening. Goes inside. Shot is cleanly blocked from the backside. Jump ball. Possession area points to the Trailblazers. Good block. And on the block was Alley, if I'm not mistaken. So 36 seconds to go. Inbound to Ashley DeWeese. DeWeese drives, goes underneath. Shot won't go for DeWeese. Ball is tipped out, but back out. And they'll go over to the left side. Coons for three. Emma Coons buries the three from the left wing. And it's a 1-point ball game, 94-93. Ohio Christian with the lead. The ball is turned over. It's on the ground. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it's Tech's ball with 17.4 seconds to go. And they're down by a digit, 94-93. Tech's getting ready to send Alba Hedrick back into the ball game. So they get their height in. And Tech will have the ball. We've got a officials timeout. Now we're going to take a timeout. We'll have a little timeout called. And I think they're going to pull them down and set them down. Yeah, we got a 60-second break, so we'll take a break as well. 94-93, we're back after this.
Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall with 3 locations for your convenience. 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 2723 Old Bluefield Road in Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
94-93, 17.4 seconds remaining in the game, or at least in regulation of this ball game. These two teams have put 109 combined points on the board in this half. So they had 78 in the first half and 109 here. And Tech trailing by a point with 17.4 seconds, and they'll have it under their own basket, and it'll be Faith Silva on the inbound. So Faith is looking for someone. Silva gets it to Hedrick inside, and a jump ball, and the possession area still points to Tech. And now they've changed the possession area. It will be Trailblazers ball. So a timeout has been asked for by the Trailblazers. So Lauren Van Hoos wants to talk to her girls. And Roger Hodge is going to talk to his ladies. And we'll take another quick break. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Video Productions.
Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall with 3 locations for your convenience. 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 2723 Old Bluefield Road in Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
As a
94-93, 1-point advantage. Lead belongs to the Trailblazers of Ohio Christian out of Circleville, Ohio. School founded in 1947. And they wear silver and black, or correction, silver and blue with a little white. And they'll have the ball their own end of the court on the inbound. And a whistle and a foul on Faith Silva. And that's going to put at the line Rachel Bulliard shooting 1 and 1. That'll be the 4th personal on Faith. So Bulliard goes to the line. The officials are having a discussion, or at least 2 of them are. So Bulliard is a perfect 3 of 3. She has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 points. Rachel Bulliard trying to stretch the lead out. And first shot won't go. So for Tech now, either rebound or get the, get the ball. If it goes through, a 3 could win it, or 2 would tie it. Shot is up and good, so they'll need a 2. 95-93. Kavisha Johnson with the ball. Johnson back up. Driving inside, losing the ball, but gathering it back up. And now reversing is Alley. And the shot is no good. And Alley's going to be fouled with 2.6 seconds remaining. And Emma Coons has fouled out of the ball game. That is it for Coons, the leading scorer for Ohio Christian. Played all of it except the last 2.6 seconds. So she has 4, 5, 8, 10, 13, 17, 31 points. And at the line with a chance to tie this thing. And the first one is up and good for Riley Alley. 95-94. There was the pressure shot. Well, you're down by 2, so both of them are pressure shots. But you had to get that first one before the second one had a chance. And she gets it. 95 all is the score. 2.6 seconds to go, and we have a tie ball game. This puppy could be going overtime. 95-95. 190 points between the two teams on senior night here at the Convention Center. And if we go overtime, we'll be back with it soon. 95-95, quick break. We're back here in 30.
Former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
All right, here we go, 95-95. 2.6 seconds to go in regulation. And the Ohio Christian Trailblazers, now they're discussing where the ball should be brought in. Is that what they're discussing? All right. So Christian has it right in front of the Golden Bear logo on the far side of the floor, and the inbound is going to come. Darcy Mitchell. Darcy looks, goes down to underneath, and a shot, and we have a foul with 0.1 second remaining in the game. And Ohio Christian has a chance to win it with 0.1 second remaining in the game. So at the line is Haley Cox, who's shooting 50% from the foul line. All she needs is one. Cox at the line. Ball game. Haley Cox gives Ohio Christian a 1-point lead. 96-95. 97-95, and Haley Cox and the Ohio Christian Trailblazers have improved. Oh, they're saying the game is over, but there's still 0.1 second remaining on the clock. And they didn't run it. Now they're going to run the time off of the clock. 97-95 is the final. Ohio Christian gets the win in regulation over Tech. We'll look at our post-game show coming up after this on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Hi, I'm Bo.
And I'm Chris.
And we are the guys to call for windows, siding, and doors.
You know why?
Sure I do. Because of Window World of Beckley, we install energy-efficient windows, siding, and doors to homeowners all throughout southern West Virginia.
We'll give you our promise. Superior products, professionally installed at a guaranteed low price.
We make financing easy with our no interest for 18 months.
Don't wait. There's no better time like the present.
Call us at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW.
Hello, my name is Skylar with United Cycle Summersville and Beckley, which is located right across the street from Hobby Lobby. We just want to let you know we have some cashback rebates, some up to $2,000 for our side-by-sides that go all the way through the end of March. Those are for Polaris, Kawasaki, Honda, and Suzuki. Please give us a call at 304-252-9775, and for the Summersville location, 304-872-6626.
Final score in this one, 97-95, and the win goes to Ohio Christian on a couple foul shots with 0.1 second remaining in the ball game, and Haley Cox gets the win for Ohio Christian. Ohio Christian in this ball game, they shot for the game 44.7% outside of the circle. Excuse me, 48.1% and 84.2% from the foul line. For WVU Tech for the game, 48.5%. Three-point land, 45%. Free throw, 71.4%. Biggest lead in the ball game was Ohio Christian. They had a 12-point lead with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tech's biggest lead was 7 with a 1:58 to go. It was 27-24, Tech after 1. Second quarter, Ohio Christian outscores Tech 21-6. Third quarter, Tech outscores Ohio Christian 33-23. And in the fourth, 29-29. 97-95 is the final. We'll look at our individual scoring and we'll wrap it up after this here on Video Productions.
Every year, the big banks raise their fees while reducing the services they provide. How do they get away with that? If you were to join Pioneer Community Bank, your money would stay right here, supporting a local business, which results in lower fees and better customer service for you. Sounds like a plan. So you're not really stuck with the big banks and their policies. Keep your money where it belongs, right here with Pioneer Community Bank. Pioneer Community Bank with locations in Beckley, Yeager, Sophia, Moore, and Welch. Member FDIC.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
My name is Hank, and I'm coming clean. Everyone I know thinks I know something about plumbing. Oh, I look the part. I talk the talk. I have all the tools, snake, pipe wrenches, torches, but I can't fix anything. I can't even flush a toilet. What they don't know is I've been calling Motley's Plumbing and Heating. They're fully licensed and insured. I just simply call 304-253-HELP, and here they come down the road to fix the problem. It just feels so good to get rid of the guilt.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99. Or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Back inside of the convention center as the senior night festivities are going on for the women's team. And they're bringing out the senior players and cheerleaders here for WVU Tech, and head coach Roger Hodge doing those chores for players and cheerleaders. So let's look at it for Ohio Christian. 22 points for Ashley DeWeese, 16 points for Rachel Bollier, 18 points for Haley Cox, 35 points and 10 rebounds for Emma Coons, so she had a double-double and was about 3 assists away from having a triple-double. So 35 points for Coons, and she was just solid through the whole game. Fouled out with 2.6 seconds, but it really didn't matter. So 4 players for Ohio Christian in double figures. You look down for Tech, they had 5 players in double figures for the Golden Bears, led by Riley Alley with 23 points. 6 players in double figures for Tech. Alley with 23, 19 for Yazzie, 16 for Faith Silva, 13 for Jana Berry, and 10 apiece for Kavisha Johnson and Alva Hedrick. And Alva Hedrick had 10 rebounds, so she had a double-double. Points in the paint, Ohio Christian 38, Tech 48. Points off turnovers, Ohio Christian 14, Tech 7. Second chance points, Ohio Christian 17, Tech 15. Fast break points, Tech 8, Ohio Christian 4. Bench points, Ohio Christian 2, Tech 23. 6 ties, 12 lead changes. And the lead change that mattered was the last one. 0.1 second to go on the clock. Haley Cox calmly knocks down 2 free throws to untie the thing and give Ohio Christian a 97-95 win over the WVU Tech Golden Bears here on senior night, side of the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. So it's a heck of a game. I mean, I tell you, when you have that many points, when you have 192 points scored and 114 of that coming up in the second half, you have had yourself a fun ball game to watch and a fun ball game to call. Dee Pennington has produced and directed this broadcast. Our buddy Ryan up on camera somewhere in the top of the building. I'm Keith Thompson. Your final score, 97-95. Maris Lowry and Coach Bob Boland will have the call of the men's game, and that will be coming up in about 25 minutes or so. somewhere in the 745, 750 neighborhood here on Video Productions. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. 97-95 is your final.